Hello and welcome to another episode of Command Prompt. We've been gone for a while, but I'm back. My name's Anthony Gallegos, and I'm with Mitch Dyer.
I'm not Charles.
No, Charles is on vacation, so we're here to join you right now. The three games we're going to be checking out this week. This is our PC-focused podcast. We're checking out XCOM, Enemy Unknown, Retro City Rampage, and a game from Linden Labs called Patterns. So let's jump right into this XCOM. I have a game that I've played a little bit.
How far? How far are you?
This is not very far.
The world is not apocalyptic just yet.
No, I mean,
Okay.
we'll hop in and you can see. So actually, where I'm currently standing is I've lost no one from the council.
Look at how many countries are on the brink here. Look at, all right, so you have Russia on the brink.
So that's the thing. In XCOM, you know, your whole goal is to fight off aliens, but you also have to make sure that none of these countries get so mad, aka reach 5 bars of panic, that they leave the project.
Right, because you're part of you manage the XCOM project, which is the
worldwide
Earth Defense global initiative.
They pull out, you lose money, which is terrible.
You're only getting $315 a month from these countries.
Yeah, I know.
Cheapskates.
Yeah,
Russia could just buy their own satellite right now.
I'm doing pretty bad. You know, but that's the whole thing about XCOM is that you're not only are you trying to make sure that you're keeping all these countries happy, but on top of that, you're also managing this base. So you have this engineering wing where you can make things. You have a lab where you can do research. You can even go to your barracks and watch your actual soldiers talking. Let's see if we can.
Oh, I didn't know you could do this.
Yeah.
They're working out. They got to keep buff.
Let's
Let's go. Let's view soldiers. Let's go. Can I be in your game?
hold on. I wanted to kind of scroll around and see if we can see anyone.
I'm just getting antsy.
No, actually, so that's the thing is you can create soldiers that look like just about anyone. Oh, that's Ryan Clements with his purple hair, and Greg Miller with no hair.
With no hair.
Yeah, so you can actually see some of the men you've made, men and women. There's me with the full-on beard. That's Steve Butts, our managing editor.
That really looks like Steve.
So the whole thing is that once you build this base, though, you know, and you're kind of actually building it. Like here are some excavated areas that I haven't built my base into. You're having to manage everything. You're always having to make choices, how you're going to spend your money, how you're going to respond to crises.
So it's worth noting right now that this is not the actual game. This is the in-between stuff. This
Exactly.
is what you do between your main objectives. Which
Exactly.
is a turn-based strategy game.
Exactly. So right now, you know, as time went by, now there are aliens, and they're doing abductions in 3 places. I can only respond to 1.
Make the call.
Well, you also have to make considerations. Like this one I get scientists for doing. This one I get engineers. This one I get a sniper lieutenant.
He's a good guy.
Snipers are awesome in this game. Let's see. I think I'm going to go for who's worst off. See, Australia or Mexico? I don't know, Mitch. What do you think?
I'm going to say go for the scientists.
All right. Going for the scientists.
+4 to science, please.
So now I have to see who I want to send. Oh, actually, real quick. Let me see if I have the money to pay for a 6th guy in my squad.
Yeah. Oh wait, you purchased from the bottom up.
Oh, I'm a little bit short on cash. Hold on.
Just go sell some junk.
Exactly. You can sell junk, and by junk I mean stuff that you
incredibly valuable junk.
Stuff that you often actually need. Yeah.
How much do you need? Oh, you're good now.
Yeah. I was basically there. Okay.
New guy.
No, I wanted Officer.
Yeah. I don't know what new guy is.
Okay. So let's go back to responding about horrible things. Alien abductions. Going for the scientists.
Yeah. Who's Rookie Garcia?
Okay.
Who's Lieutenant Miller?
So that's Greg Miller. Like I said, Steve Butts, Ryan Clements, myself, Charles on yet.
Yes. Me.
And then Rookie Garcia. You want me to make this you?
That's
a good one. Okay, so let's show that. Okay. So every guy, you can't change what country they're from or their gender, I don't think.
You can never change your heritage, Anthony.
But even if you can't change that, and change the most important things. You're from Israel, by the way. No, I'm not sure what country that is.
I think that's Israel.
I think that's a.
That's what my brain said too. You can't bigify the flag.
Let's see. Well, we got to make it look like you, though, Mitch.
Okay. So make them as pasty white as possible.
I think so. The problem is I can't give him glasses either.
I know, that's so depressing.
I think
there's so many people.
This is the face I took for you, by the way, when I made you. But I need to pick the most white one.
Yeah.
There we go, that one.
No, you can definitely go whiter.
I could just be the cheap route, which is giving you a helmet. Oh my gosh.
Guile hair.
No, I'm not going to give you guile hair. Only in your best dreams do you have hair like that.
That's true. I fantasize about it at least twice a day.
Let's see. I don't know. I figure once you're in the military, you'd probably keep it pretty close cropped.
All right.
Oh, that's about right.
I wish I could have that pompadour.
I'm thinking that right there, that's
That's pretty close.
That's pretty close.
A reddish blonde.
That's a... And we'll give you...
Give me the fat suit.
Okay. And then we're going to give you the black armor. We're going to make you look cool.
Okay.
At least.
You're not going to give me the pink and purple.
No. We're going to... So let me see. Let me just give you your loadout.
Do you have any gear that I can use effectively?
Well, we'll give you a fiber vest so that you don't die as fast.
I love health.
Yeah.
I'm a rookie. I cannot take hits. Give me all of it.
So, all these guys have sort of different specializations, but you don't really know what they're going to be until it kind of happens. So, for instance, Steve Butts is my support guy. He's like my main healer. Ryan Clements, he's my heavy guy. That's why he has this gigantic machine gun. And then me and Charles with shotguns were the assault guys. And until Mitch gets a role, which hasn't been decided yet, he's just a rookie.
Well, Greg's your sniper.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you mentioned.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, well.
I didn't, but I just wanted to make you feel bad.
Okay.
So
well, now we both feel bad, don't we?
Let's get into the actual sort of what the mission is of XCOM. So at its core, it's a turn-based strategy game.
I love the base management stuff. I love being able to poke around my base and see my guys and edit my units and build things and expand the XCOM project. It's a lot of fun.
Look at you, look a little worried.
Well, it's my first time in the field. Obviously, I'm worried. I'm terrified.
Also, you have kind of crappy armor compared to these other guys.
I've never been to Australia. It's a foreign place. It's far away. I'm jet lagged. I've got a lot going on in my life right now, Anthony.
It's true.
Relax, dial it back.
You've never actually seen an alien in the field. So here we are about to change that.
Well, oh, man. So this is a randomly generated mission, right? Like, there's nothing at all about this that's completely scripted.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a limited number of maps that it'll pick from.
Sure, I mean, I did a bomb rescue mission this week that was on a very, very similar graveyard map.
And so the whole thing is that you choose, basically you have every guy can take 2 actions per turn, which is what these blue bars, these bigger ones here represent. Or you can do just 1 dash, which takes them both. And I think since I want to kind of get a view of the land, I'm going to have my assault guys kind of rush out. The most important thing when you're moving them out, though, is to make sure that they're in good cover.
Yeah, if they're exposed and an alien appears,
oh my gosh, it's probably a good chance that they're dead. We definitely have signs of alien activity, as you can see here. We got, this body on the ground, webbed down, which is a common thing that these sectoid aliens do. Well, let's get Dyer out there, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Put me in, coach.
We're going to have you run.
I can already tell you that this is not like real life, because there's no way I run for that long.
Uh-oh.
I found them. I did it. I'm helping.
Rookie, why did you run up to that bench?
It's not very good cover at all.
No, it's really not.
Please send help. Anthony! I'm all alone up here. Help.
Hold on, Ryan Clements is going to come back you up.
Got my back. I'm so excited. Me and Clements in the field.
I'm going to back you up with Steve, too.
Okay. Steve also making the great choice of taking cover behind the bench.
And then the problem with the sniper is you can't move and shoot, but he has a line of shot on this guy.
Oh, man, he's got Greg is a really good sniper.
Right?
Wow.
The question is, do I take that shot and have Greg exposed?
I think the aliens are too far to hit Greg.
You think so?
I do. I think Greg should take a shot.
So even when I take the shot, though, I can choose if I want it to be a critical. But even a normal shot, I think, is enough to kill a sectoid.
Yeah, 5 damage. They only have 3
well, let's try it.
Come on, Greggy. Look at that shot, Anthony. He's so good.
He might have saved you.
He
might have saved Mitch Dyer's life. Yeah, that guy didn't even take a shot. Ooh.
He's on Overwatch, though. Be careful.
And there are more of them that are coming out of the woodwork. Either way, we need to get the rookie out of there.
Overwatch is especially dangerous because when an enemy enters that state, and and when you enter that state, it's a reaction thing, right? Like you.
Yeah, like basically, if someone moves in their field of view, I will take a shot.
Right, no matter what. Which doesn't expose you. It's just that's just the action you take.
Question is, does Greg take a shot? Greg's doing it again.
One of the big guys? Look at that gun. Look how big it is. Look at Greg go.
And guns do have to reload eventually,
too. Just cutting through them.
So the question is, do I move you to better cover, or do I have you take a shot?
Please move me to better cover.
I think for now, what I'm going to do
I'm gonna move you over
I'm going to see what the other guys in the squad can do.
Can you throw a grenade? Can I throw a grenade?
I don't take grenades, and the reason being that if you blow guys up with grenades, then you don't get to gather the parts for research.
Right.
So it's not really worth it a lot of times. But if these other guys can clear out the majority of the enemies for you, then maybe you can stick where you are, or at least finish off people.
This is how I like to live my life. I run out in front, pretend I'm leading the way, and then let everyone else take care of it for me.
Yeah, one of the nice things about Clemence's guy, too, is he can attack twice.
Oh,
as long as he didn't move.
He can miss twice.
He hit the first time. 56%.
Go for it. You can do it, Steve. Yeah, look at him go.
He didn't get him, though. This is still... I should have fired a rocket. All right, Charles...
But then you would blow them up.
...has a special ability called Run and Gun.
Run and Gun is awesome.
Where he can fire after dashing. So I'm going to see...
Which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You can cover so much ground and then still attack.
I'm going to try and run Charles to here.
Oh, man, you're a braver man than I am.
And
I'm just cowering behind this bench.
Well, let's do it, Charles. Go for the sure shot.
Yeah. Man, you are wrecking shop on this mission.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what you got to do.
You are impressing the command prompt viewers.
Or
they should be impressed.
This
is good.
Mitch is a little tough in a tough spot, so since he doesn't have a really good shot, I'm going to move Mitch here, put him on Overwatch.
That's good.
So
I would like to get a kill during this mission.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
to not die.
Exactly. That's the thing. If I had left you where you were, there was a good chance with the limited amount of health you had that you could be in trouble. And I'd prefer that not happen.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you're looking out for me.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe they're both taking Overwatch.
Wow.
All right.
I mean, they don't really have a clear shot or anything.
No, it's true, but I'm going to see if we can't make it happen for you.
Oh, I'm going to get shot for sure. Oh, Anthony.
Oh, Anthony. Mitch Dyer. Oh, no, you got off easy.
Right. I'm tough. It's fine.
Oh, I also didn't move you into cover.
Come on, Anthony.
All right, so there I made a rookie move.
Appropriate. Are you kidding me?
Mitch.
What good am I at all?
It's going to be okay.
What am I even doing here? Yeah, Charles just going to finish off. It was Clemence.
Ryan Clements stepped up to the plate to help out.
I'm so disappointed in myself. Anthony, you got to remember that Overwatch. Oh. This isn't going to go well for him.
Oh, we're taking these on the chin. And right now I'll say I am playing on normal for anyone watching. So I know that was kind of a dumb move, but I did want to make a point of showing that. So there are indicators to kind of tell you like what sort of cover they're in. So I'm yellow right now, which means I've been flanked. And this guy that's in the red, it's because I'm pretty sure Greg actually has an amazing shot on him. Let's see. Yep, he does.
Ooh. I'm learning things about this game I've been playing for hours.
And there you go.
Man, you
Just
really,
like that.
you really made it happen. I did not. I did nothing. I contributed literally nothing to this mission.
Well, you ran out and you fired once.
I also got hit. I got wounded.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
I'm going to be in the medical bay for
exactly.
a week.
I mean, you've been wounded now, which means that I can't even bring you into my next mission. Well, maybe. It depends how long the mission takes.
Oh, I'm good.
You did get promoted, though.
Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't do anything.
Let's see.
You just put in a good word.
Oh, you're now heavy.
I'm a heavy.
Because you ran out so aggressively, probably.
Is that what determines it?
I actually don't know.
Okay.
So as you can see, as you level up, you earn these different ranks. And then it's not a very wide skill tree. It's not like super deep or anything. But you do have to make kind of, these choices are permanent when you make these. So whichever,
and they're very different. One side is conservative. The other is typically pretty aggressive.
It is. I can actually show a good one with like
with Steve.
Well, like with my other heavy, or yeah, with Steve, I guess. So like yeah, for instance, with Steve, I've been making him like my medical specialist. So I gave him where he can use med pack 3 times instead of once, or I could have taken one where he could throw an additional smoke grenade. That's cool if you want to be super aggressive. I like to be able to respond to horrible crises. So suppression or revive.
Oh, wow.
Revive is really great because if someone gets critically wounded, you don't just bring them back just barely. You bring them back with a lot more health.
That's good. Yeah.
So I like to take that to make. And
people will die in this game. That's what's so interesting about XCOM is that it is so difficult, and you have to make all of these hard choices. You have to play so strategically, or you will lose these people forever. Like. The first time you played this game, I died the first mission you were on. Yeah, you can go to the memorial and see the faces and names of all your soldiers who died. So ignore the fact that I already had someone named Mitch Dyer. You can't keep me down.
He got 1 kill, 2 missions, and then died. we loved him so much we had to clone him.
Did I die on Operation Burger King?
Is that what it said?
I think so. Oh,
Burning King.
That's way less interesting to me.
So yeah, once you kind of have set up, queued all your things that you want to happen, like right now I'm interrogating an alien I captured alive, building a satellite uplink, and every month you have to report to the council, which is kind of where people decide if they're going to leave.
Yeah.
They give you a ranking,
That's where
how
you
you're
get
doing.
money.
Uh,
It's your report card.
Exactly. So to make time go by, you just kind of click this and it starts scanning, and that's when like events will happen.
What'd you get out of the interrogation?
Better than expected. Before the creature
I don't want to spoil it. We beat him up and we got some good intel.
Oh,
Aliens are terrorizing Vancouver. You
My-
could
my
do
people.
nothing. Like say, all the wrong people are down. You
if you're
could
like,
just be
Canada.
Exactly. Well, too bad for them.
Where's my cool armor?
That's a good question, Mitch. I actually haven't made it for you. Let's see if I can afford to make you guys some better
Nope.
armor. We're in a little bit of a tough spot. So currently can't afford it.
You got $4 to your name.
I know. We're in a little bit of a rough spot. I don't have very much in the way of
Just
money.
abandon Vancouver, report to the council, get paid.
No, I'm going to leave. We're going to go in for Vancouver and try and save it. And you know what? Dyer's coming with us.
Yeah, this is where I'm gonna make the difference.
And this is in your home country.
It is.
So this is a
My
really
people.
important, chance to make something happen.
Yeah. Let's see if they made Vancouver look like Vancouver.
Still look a little scared.
It's my second time out. I got a
Freaking
little bit roughed up last time.
Steve's yawning. He doesn't even care.
He's so bored of this by now.
That's the thing. So one pro tip I'll give people is that, if you have a medic like I have, Steve is my medic. He's an awesome medic. He is. Like, he makes all the big difference. But I always make sure to bring a second guy with a med pack. In this case, it's Clements, and he only has one. But it's because if Steve ever goes down, then he can at least bring Steve back.
Does he have the revive, or can he just give him?
Well, he can revive. Even if Steve went down critically wounded, he could give him a little bit of health when he came back.
Okay.
He would be messed up, but he would at least be able to come back. So this is a different sort of mission. On these ones where it's a terror attack, your goal is to try and rescue as many civilians as possible, and while the aliens are trying to kill as many as they can. So you basically just have to outdo them. To rescue them, you pretty much just have to move within proximity of them.
Oh, and they go on their own.
Exactly.
That's way better than the VIP mission where you have to go.
Actually
and claim
escort them. Yeah.
Yeah, and they become a playable character.
I'll do some initial rescuing right off the bat here.
Good job, Clements. Steve the missionary, but
Yeah, so they get names assigned to them. Wild Child, that's me.
yeah,
Clements is named Roadblock. Greg is Nix, and then you don't have one yet.
I don't.
But
I gotta earn that title.
Exactly.
Whatever
But
it is.
That's why we're gonna trade that. We're gonna get you right up into this doorway,
Yeah, I'm gonna hop over things. I'm gonna stack up.
and we're gonna have Charles stack up with you.
Yes.
I want you two to take this building, neutralize any hostiles.
All I
inside.
ever wanted was to impress Charles, and now is my chance.
That's all I've ever wanted in life too, Mitch. So you can't move and shoot a sniper rifle on the same turn, but Charles does have a laser pistol.
That's Greg.
And you can move, or Greg, sorry, and you can move and shoot with that. So I'm going to put him on Overwatch with his laser pistol.
Yeah.
Alien activity.
See, I'm not far enough to get the lasers. Did you do you capture stuff? Do you research?
You do enough research that you
Okay,
unlock
okay.
the ability to use laser weapons. So right now they're just coming.
Ooh, here they come.
I know. Actually, the scarier ones are the ones. These ones.
Whoa! What is this?
Yeah, these ones are brutal. They can kill people almost in one hit. They can also turn people into zombies.
God. Charles and I made a poor choice. Send Charles first.
Well, let's. Okay.
Does that mean is that just communicating to you where they are, or that thing is coming for you?
I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure it's actually more communicating that they're that direction.
Okay.
And they're gunning for you.
Oh man, look out over there, Clements.
All right. Let me see if I can. I want to open this door.
Crack that door open. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Give me the shot. I can do it.
You think you can?
Let me take it down.
88%.
Don't miss.
You can only do up to 5 damage though.
But I can. Well, what can Charles do? Can Charles take it down? Look out, Charles.
You can fire twice though.
Do I have that skill yet?
Hold on. Nope.
No.
But Charles is
Charles
going to
can-
run in here. Oh, this is bad.
my God. What are you doing, Charles? Yeah.
Charles is going to finish off that first one. Then I'm going to put Greg with his sniper rifle on Overwatch and hope that when that guy moves across this doorway to come for Charles, Greg can pump off a shot.
You're thinking tactically there, Anthony Gallego.
I am. I'm also going
That's smart stuff.
I'm also going to move Anthony
Hey, that's you.
to here
And Overwatch.
and Overwatch, even though I'm not in cover.
So my great fear now is that Greg will blow your brains out.
No, I don't think
Whoops,
that'll
sorry. Didn't see you there.
happen. Let's move Steve into the building.
Get out of the way, window.
Put him on Overwatch.
He could have just used a door. He could have slid it open.
All right, and then I'm gonna move me up to here so no one's fighting by themselves, and put me on Overwatch to
All right,
watch out for.
This is good. You're in a good place right now.
I mean, here comes that alien though. Okay, see,
Oh, no.
he was smart. Oh, he's going for the civilians. Oh, here we go. What is he gonna do? Why are you standing there? What's going on?
Did it just bug out?
I don't know. What's going on, Mitch?
Anthony, I wish I had the answers you needed.
I think XCOM might have just bugged out.
I've never seen it do this.
I've never seen it do this either.
This makes me sad.
Well, I guess that's kind of our take on XCOM.
It's pretty good up until now.
Yeah, I would like to point out that this has never happened to us before, but that's kind of the way of games sometimes, right? Hopefully, whatever caused this won't happen again.
It's just protecting the viewers from seeing.
In the
things
months
they
that
don't
I've played
see.
this, I've never once seen XCOM ever have an issue.
Yeah.
So, I can't really tell you what happened. But now we're going to be taking a look at Retro City Rampage, and then after that, some patterns. Hey, so now we're checking out Retro City Rampage. Brian Provinciano's Retro City Rampage, and I'm now with Mitch Dyer instead of Andrew Goldfarb.
Yeah, that he's dead. I killed him.
So Mitch, you've played quite a bit of this.
I have.
The whole thing about this game seems to be, well, that it's got this retro aesthetic going on.
Right,
like, even right now, it's presented like we're looking at like a CRT monitor type thing. The guy's holding a Nintendo Zapper, and he looks like one of the guys from like Bad Enough Dudes or whatever.
Really?
Or Double Dragon.
It's just bad dudes.
Oh, Bad Dudes. Sorry. It's because I have a friend on my friends list on Steam who, his name is Bad Enough Dude. And so it always pops up with the thing, so now in my head.
Everyone go send him a friend request. Make him miserable. So the whole thing with this game is that it's all about references. Can we count the references and the nods to video games and film and
just very tongue-in-cheek, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Like this guy is responding to a poster that's like,
he's gonna go be a henchman.
We want henchmen, yeah. Yo, player speaking.
Video games, get it? Anthony, I don't know if you know this about me, but I am a sucker for a good heist.
Skate and buy as opposed to skate or die.
1. Those hills are Mario. Mario World.
Yep, all right.
2. We're gonna lose count so fast. How are you driving? Oh, you're doing manual.
Yeah, I like to do the manual style.
It's good.
driving.
You just accelerate and then turn as you need to.
I haven't really spent that much time. How much of a... Oh, God, I already hit someone and the cops are already after me. The cops are already after me? All right,
well,
so
you did murder him.
This is a little bit like GTA 2 and 1.
Yeah, it's very, it has that old school top-down open world style. But it's almost like, it has the mentality of Saints Row where it's like all bets are off, nothing matters.
Well, right, it also rewards you for like kill streaks and...
Right. You get, you would kill a bunch of dudes and smash a bunch of vehicles and shoot rockets and get tanks and blow stuff up, and you would get coins and use that currency to buy even bigger, better weapons.
I like that it keeps track of the distance that I'm going to based on pixels rather than like feet. All right, let's see.
You gotta go behind that building.
I gotta go in the building.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I promise you that's not true.
All right, hold on.
Don't even question my Retro City Rampage knowledge, Anthony.
So,
the Dark Bank heist. Commissioner Gordon. Get it? He's a police officer, Anthony. He loves donuts.
I love these like CG things. They kind of remind me of like the old Narc game. Did you ever play Narc back in the day?
Obviously, this is the beginning of a Dark Knight parody.
No, this is Mega Man 2.
Well, that building is there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but then this part with the guy standing at the top with the hair blowing. That's And then, as if that wasn't enough thing, now we have Duck Hunt.
Just non-stop, Anthony. One after the other.
I'm gonna Fast
Oh,
forwarding.
fast forwarding. Oh, I wonder what happened.
I don't want to spoil Retro City Rampage for him. I mean, even the name is a parody, right, of River City Rampage.
River City Ransom.
Man, my bad.
This game is just breaking your brain.
It really is.
References at once. In that cutscene you skipped, there were like 1,000 more references too.
So that's actually a complaint that I've heard about this game, is that it has all these references, and that's awesome, but it's like the game doesn't have much of its own identity.
Right, and I kind of agree with that. I think it does have its own personality. I mean, it's not necessarily doing anything new, but it's very deliberately old school.
Yeah, and those old games kind of took themselves kind of seriously back in the day.
This very much doesn't.
Right.
But yes, it is kind of abusive with how often it's just like, hey, look, don't you remember this? Remember this? Remember this? You remember this? You like the 80s, right? It's nonstop. So I mean, if that kind of stuff gets on your nerves, if you weren't really into parody stuff, like the Simpsons game was really good for parody, Matt Hazard less so. Like that stuff might get on your nerves.
To the escape pipe, aka the Mario pipe.
Where does it take you? Ninja Turtles for the NES.
So what makes you think this is Ninja Turtles?
Because it is 100% Ninja Turtles. This is the first level from Ninja Turtles on the NES.
Is it?
The first Ninja Turtles game, not 2, the side-scrolling brawler that everyone loves. I mean, the layout is identical.
And then we had a little Mario block there where I could hit it. I'm wondering how, I mean, this game's really small. It's only like a 30 meg download.
Right.
So is this game out for consoles as well?
It's on PlayStation 3 and Vita.
Okay.
So originally it wasn't XBLA exclusive, and then it kind of wasn't for various political reasons, as I understand it. And I believe that it is still coming to 360, but as it stands now, it's PlayStation 3, Vita, and I believe that's crossplay, and you can play it on PC, obviously.
Yeah, on PC it's interesting too because there's no mouse controls. It's just like the WASD keys for gun aiming, and then the arrow keys for movement.
Do you find that as awkward as I do? Like I want to plug in a controller.
I do, only because I feel like for me it'd be the reverse normally. So I'm so used to on twin stick games, what it would be is that the arrow keys would be opposite. Like the WASD keys would be my movement, and I'd be aiming with my right hand. I'm so used to doing a twin stick thing where with that.
Where left is left and right is right.
Right. I don't know if there's controller support for this. There probably is, but I actually, it feels like I should be playing with a keyboard, just because of how old school it is.
Take cover.
Yeah, I know, and then I got
cover, Anthony. It's gonna blow.
Isn't it? That's the one thing that I do think is kind of interesting about this game is that the one thing. There are other things that are interesting about this game, but what I like about it is that it manages to do things that modern games have, but bring in this.
It's adapting
like
those new sensibilities.
Well, like there was never a cover mechanic game on the NES days, you know. So that's really interesting to me.
I mean, it gives you the impression that it's an 8-bit game, and I mean, obviously it has that look and it limits itself deliberately, but it is incredibly complicated.
I was gonna say, yeah, no 8-bit game could have done all the things that this is doing.
Exactly. And that is the idea, to just bring you, hey, you remember all of that stuff you loved? What if it was in one game that was super fun? Good save.
Oh, we've gone too long without a game reference, Mitch.
Oh man, has been a while. Nope, oh, there was a Frogger one there.
Well, here it is. The frog came out, and now it's up to me.
You gotta press that enter button. Don't shoot the boots. Don't take cover on the boots.
I'm trying to take cover.
Anthony doesn't know what he's doing.
Hold on, I shouldn't have skipped it. There we go. Sorry, I skipped it because I'm dumb. Okay, I get it.
Get it, Sonic? You have Sonic boost. You knock Sonic off the screen. What is floating in the river?
I don't know.
Oh, the Joker is so angry, Anthony.
So obviously that's what it's supposed to be. They just call him the Jester.
Yeah. I mean, this whole scene is the Dark Knight intro, the bank heist.
Dun, 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 dun.
Go rob that convenience store. You gotta get loot. You can't have gone through a whole bank heist and it's come out with nothing. Oh, they took your boots away. Did you just pick that dude up?
Yeah, I did.
Awesome.
How do you like that?
I'd never seen that. That's very retro. Or, damn it. River City Rampage. River City Ransom. Anthony! My brain is shutting down.
It's happening to you too. What year is it, Mitch?
We may never know. This game is hazardous to my health. Get back here, Gordon, you coward.
Oh, I need some pop.
Yeah, get some soda.
Just like
Saudi pop.
Just like real life, pop solves everything.
I'm drinking a cola right now. Oh, Ninja Turtles!
Yeah, but look at that. Look how easy the Ninja Turtles go down. How
What did
much?
you just pick up? Did you just get like swords and whatnot?
Yeah, I took all their. Well, they looked like they were wielding Casey Jones style weapons.
Right. Paddles and golf clubs.
Oh,
The T Squad!
is that what they're called?
Yeah, it's Magnum T.
AKA the A-Team.
Starring Magnum PI. See, it is really funny at times. This game really does get it in a lot of ways. It is just kind of hitting you over the head with it nonstop.
And then
there's Rambo.
Oh no, it's the Contra guys.
Oh, that's who that is. Okay.
And that's why they died in one hit.
You're so much better at this than me.
I know. Like many things in life.
Like most things.
And then,
Oh, hey, it's a TARDIS.
is that what they're called?
There's only one TARDIS, Anthony.
There was the time travel machine had a name. It wasn't just a phone booth.
What? No. You're thinking Bill and Ted, because that's who just got kicked out of that machine. But that is a TARDIS, which is a Doctor Who thing.
Oh no. It's,
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's meant to be a TARDIS, because it's a rectangular...
So is a phone booth.
Yes, Anthony, I promise you this is a TARDIS.
It's-
Just go with it. It's a Doctor Who reference.
And except it's not a phone booth in this case.
It is a toilet.
Yes.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. We can still be friends, right?
Yeah, we can be friends.
Okay.
We jumped a little bit forward here, and we had
Go
a
get
little
your
bit.
haircut. Go get your haircut.
Pretty technical.
Go
So
get your haircut.
at this point, it's kind of
Anthony.
open world, right?
Yeah, and you can get your hair cut. Get your
Oh
butt
my
on the
gosh.
stool, Anthony. Yeah, look at all these styles. Oh yeah, obviously.
I spent the majority of my money doing that.
You're broke, but looking sexy isn't cheap.
So at this point now, I can just roll up and just like give me your car. Can I steal cars?
Oh yeah, you just so it enter.
Yeah.
You just stole a bike. It's not even a motorcycle.
Wait, is it a bicycle?
It's a bicycle.
I thought it was a motorcycle. The guy riding it had a mohawk. Who rides a bicycle with a mohawk? Nobody rides a bicycle with a mohawk.
That's just science. That's an undebatable fact.
Am I gonna set this car on fire with this
believe so.
bicycle?
Let's
Hold on,
find
I need
out.
to see.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh man.
Bikes are good for something.
Get knocked out.
You're just punching everybody.
I
in
want
the
that
street.
turtle van. Yeah.
Oh, a turtle came out, Anthony.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this game is the best. And only $10. Oh man, you're all over the place. Learn to drive, Anthony. What's that? I recommend doing that.
No.
Why?
I do what I want,
Why do you hate
Mitch.
fun so much?
But yeah, so that's kind of a large overview of the madness that is Retro. Oh, that was a real motorcycle. Retro
too.
City Rampage.
Brian Provinciano's Retro City
Brian
Rampage.
Provinciano's Retro City Rampage. As you've seen, I've full references. Already gotten way too much crap. Oh my god.
You're in deep. You're in trouble.
Oh my god, look at all these people. They just want to be run over. This is like my best dreams of daily life come true. So that's kind of a large overview of a Retro City Rampage.
And Anthony's psyche.
Yeah, so you guys should check it out. It's only $10 on Steam. That's nothing. That's like what
It's
you would,
basically free.
yeah, I mean it's like one meal. That's like one regretful meal at a fast food
Yeah,
restaurant
just don't eat Jack in the Box.
ever, or maybe unless you love it, that's okay too.
Okay.
Next up, we're gonna check out Patterns. We'll see you in just a second. So now I'm here with Brian Altano.
Hi.
Who's stepping in to talk about Patterns with me. But also, I'd just like to point out real quick that earlier we record these segments out of order, and I thought that Andrew Goldfarb was going to join us, and he couldn't. So that's why Mitch Dyer was on the previous two segments. Hopefully that worked out for everyone, and the rabid Andrew Goldfarb fans aren't going to be that disappointed.
Don't worry about them.
So Brian,
So what the hell am I looking at here? This looks like, is this Rayman for poor people?
well, what you're looking at, Brian, is this is Patterns. This is the next game from Linden Labs, the people that made Second Life. You know that game I would always tell you about where I would attach penises to my face and that sort of thing.
Yeah, you did that in First Life too.
So, yeah, so now they're trying to break away from that idea that they only make Second Life, and they're trying to make 4 new games this year, and they're all about unlocking player creativity. So immediately you look at this and you're like, oh, this is kind of like Minecraft, except there's no tools.
Except there's triangles.
Well, but there's more than triangles. So it allows like crazy geometric shapes as we get out here, like these trees that are composed of
triangles.
Well, some triangles and then some, like this is a square.
Which is 2 triangles combined. That's how squares work.
So I guess, yeah, I mean, it's actually easier to say that it's a world made of polygons.
Yeah.
And so, but the whole thing is that because it allows you to build with these triangles and these other shapes is that you can make more complex structures. The other big thing that kind of separates this from, say, Minecraft is that there are physics. So in Minecraft, it didn't matter if you like broke this square or I could break all these squares above it, nothing would fall. Here you'll see that like it actually does create like where these blocks fall. They have physics now. That same thing applies. Like if I want to make a bridge, which I can do.
What's with your crazy Groucho Marx eyebrows?
Those are my eyeballs. Those aren't my eyebrows.
Really? Oh, it doesn't look like that. Look. You are all messed up looking, man. So did you build this magical world, or you just came to destroy it?
So for now, what it is that the game is a 9.95 and what they're calling a Genesis release, which is like a pre-alpha release of the game.
It does look like a Genesis game.
And you're a jerk. and so the whole thing is the Genesis release is that you buy in for $9.95 just like you would in Minecraft, and now you get all the free updates going forward. So for now, this is just like a taste. It's almost like an extended demo of the game. But you can see the physics kind of kick in here. Like this yellow indicates that it's now a stress point because I'm making this bridge so long.
Can you build Minecraft in this game?
I don't know if you can build Minecraft, Brian. Oh, see,
wow.
The bridge gave out after I got
over. So what, you're supposed to go underneath and like build support columns and stuff?
Exactly. Or
how? There's nothing but hell down there.
But when you get additional shapes, like additional triangles and that sort of thing, you can actually use them to build, like tougher supports. But you have to learn those shapes or the patterns to place those shapes, which is kind of what this initial version of the game is about. It's more about exploring and finding new shapes to build. Like there's a triangle there. If I can get up to it, which I could if I were to.
I like how you're like, this game has physics, and then you just totally defied gravity by running up the side of a giant triangle.
No, it was harder for me.
Oh, definitely put that square right there.
No, you can't do that, Brian. But
this is cool. What's this Star Wars thing going on over
so
here?
This is where you can take basic shapes that you know. Like I can take this square. Whoops. Hold on. I messed up. Okay, so I can lay down a square as the base. And then using these basic shapes, I can attempt to make a new pattern that then I can use in the world. So here I can make I've now screwed up. Let's see. Okay.
Wow, look at that.
Now I know how to make pyramids.
All right.
So now using the shapes that I've made, I can place pyramids, or triangles.
Now, how do you get all these like minerals and stuff?
You have to mine them. That's what I'm saying. All these things I've been doing, I've been mining as I went. Here, I'm gonna, real quick, I'm going to load my other game where I've already done a bunch of that. Here, you get a quick look at my desktop.
Yeah. Do you get to show? Do you show that every episode?
PC gaming, y'all.
Do you ever have like a tab open with porn on it by accident?
No, God, no, Brian. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna start my game. So this one I've found basically, I think the majority of the shapes in the demo, and I've managed to also, well, I have a ton of materials, as you can see up here. So I've also ravaged this world, as Brian pointed out.
Your bridge is back.
Well, that's because in this one I built it out of a stronger material. So in this case, even though I made it the same stuff, the material I used actually has a different physical property than that other one that makes it tougher. But in this world, I can place all kinds of shapes. I don't even know what you would call that.
That's a squexagon.
A squexagon, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can place squexagons till my heart's content. Up into the sky. Oh, never mind. But
Nope.
then the physics, again, the physics came into play there, and it broke
That
the
was like
base
the
out of it.
Saddam Hussein statue falling over.
Yes, Brian, it was just like this iconic moment for these people when they overcame.
Is there threats in this game? Also, I like how your pyramid has teeth back there. It looks like a giant mouth.
Which one? Oh, that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I left those too. So that's kind of one of the things that they want with this current version, is just for people to come in and kind of see what
Mesh
they
it
can,
up.
yeah, what they can make. You know, what can they do with this world?
So what are the threats?
There are no threats
There's
for
no
now.
enemies?
No, for now it's literally just about exploring and finding these shapes. To get to some of them, it's like a puzzle. Like I built this, this like crazy tower with all these weird, you know,
How is that not sinking into the earth?
polygonal shapes. Well, it's connected to down there.
Oh, okay.
So, but I
So
built
you
it.
could get down there?
Exactly. So I built this, and I built it like a staircase, you know.
Well, it starts like a staircase, and then it's sort of a
Okay, yeah,
suicide
and then
drop.
I kind of gave up.
So how, if you jump down there, how would you get back up here? Would you have to build stairs again? Oh
well,
God. Oh my God, you
could,
died.
I could break into pieces.
I didn't know that. That's so sad looking.
Yeah.
You're just shattered down there.
I mean, they definitely want to do a lot more with the game. Like I said, this is super early. That's why you buy it for $10 for now. You get in early. You get all the updates. Like, they want to eventually build it to be something, you know, that where people can do the crazy stuff that they do in Minecraft. For now, it's not that. But
The dude's doing like breakdancing moves up there.
it's because I'm just building a random thing into the sky.
How high can you go?
Well, it depends, because eventually the physics are going to kick in. You can see they're causing stress down here.
Does he ever find love?
Not in this build. Love is going to be added in a future patch, I'm sure, Brad. But I don't know. You know, I just thought, like, I know that this isn't the type of game that you would typically play.
I like games like this.
But I'm saying that as someone that, you know, like, people probably don't realize that if they pay attention to the work that you do on IGN, you do a lot of...
If you want to call it that.
You do a lot of infographics and you do that sort of thing, but you're also, you know, your degree is in art. You're an artist.
Yeah.
And I feel like people with a really keen sense for geometry and understanding of, like, composition and stuff, having all these shapes at their disposal, I really do feel like they'll be able to do kind of, you know, interesting and creative things that maybe someone like me whose math skills are woefully out of date will never be able to do, you know?
I like how you're like... I feel that people with like an illustrious and serious art degree would enjoy this game with a triangle with eyebrows who builds trash towers.
No, but seriously, I imagine, like...
I like this. This is cool looking, though.
I'm just saying that I imagine they'll be able to do creative things that...
And I won't, because I'm just so tired. I go to work all day. I come home and I want to play video games and not make them. But I'm glad that other people do, because then I can... Like, when they do patch love into this game and all these other things, and there'll be worlds that people have created, I'll be able to check it out.
Yeah, I mean,
I just won't be there to help them build it.
One last thing I'm going to show is that, you know, there is some cool things they've been adding. So, like, there are things that they want people to figure out. Like, you can place these blocks for now made out of this star material. And if you put them in certain orders, they'll have special powers. So in this case, if you put 2 pyramids on the end of a square, it creates a bomb.
Wow.
So that's just...
How did you learn that?
I learned that when the devs were here. They
what
showed
about
me.
people that don't live in a home where video game developers are coming over all the time?
Yeah, so that's the thing, is they
You just learn that?
Yeah, they want players to learn it. They want players to use wikis. They want it to be a very similar experience to
That's
Minecraft.
crazy.
So, you know, that's one little pro tip for the people that watch this. Is there's the first
So maybe
one.
there is love in this game, but we just haven't found it yet.
We haven't found the recipe for love. So
It's probably a couple of squares and triangles, though. just like real life.
Yeah. So that's kind of an overview of patterns, and I appreciate everyone who joined us for Command Prompt. Hopefully you've liked a little bit of what you saw.
I did.
PC gaming is a crazy place, and we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.